to just accentuate how small
kind of like Charlie McCarthy?
Yeah.
Or Mortimer Snerd?
Yeah. Enter to win a VIP experience with 2 sweet tickets to a New York basketball game with basketball legend John Starks.
Oh.
That's written there. Basketball legend.
Well, see, now legend obviously is a loose term. No offense to John Starks, but
very loose.
But you can apply it to pretty much anything.
So you're a legend.
And to some people.
Yeah, in Ramapo, you're a legend.
Yeah, and on the show occasionally.
Were you surprised when Jeff Van Gundy came out and said that he thought that Oakley's number should be retired? I mean, and Mike Lupica did too. 2 guys I really respect, and I mean, I was there. I saw every home game that he played, and he was a real tough warrior guy. But I don't know if he's a numbers in the rafters guy to sit there with DeBusschere and Monroe and Reed and Ewing.
Then wouldn't you have to put John Starks there too?
Yeah, and I don't think he is.
And who else on that team? You gonna put Anthony Mason up there?
Isn't it all? I mean, really, Derek Harper?
I mean,
Doc Rivers?
If it's all based on those 90s teams, then you're really opening up a lot of guys to get consideration.
You got to throw Pat Riley's name up there with Brett Holtzman.
Have to.
I mean, come on. I mean, again, Oakley's getting a lot of attention now because of what happened, but my goodness, his number should be retired? Maybe I'm way off base. Again, I lived it, and I appreciated what he did. He was blue-collar. He played hard all the time. But, my goodness, 1 All-Star game in his career, and you're putting him up in the rafters of Madison Square Garden?
Now, again, it doesn't necessarily have to be the greatness overall. It's just what he meant to the Knicks, right? But what did John Starks mean to the Knicks? I mean, that 94 team, they don't go to the finals without John Starks.
Right.
So are you going to put John Starks up there? You're going to put Anthony Mason up there? You're going to put Derek Harper? Put the whole team up there.
Amazing.
It's been so long since they won.
I mean, really, you're honoring a team that didn't win a title.
And if they did raise his number to the rafter, at this point, wouldn't it just look like they're just trying to big PR move?
After what he said in New Orleans,
right,
where he backed up the nonsense that Draymond Green said, if I'm Dolan, there's no way, unless I sell that team, is that number ever going up. I'm sorry. If he wants to come back to the Garden, we welcome him. We've opened the doors. Honor him after what he said? Compared him to a slave master? No way. I mean, at some point you have to draw a line, don't you? So go to FordLincoln.Queens.com, click on the banner, fill out the form, or stop in the Ford Lincoln of Queens. See dealer for complete details.
That's why you're great. Because I would have forgotten we were in the middle of a read, and you remembered, and you jumped right into it.
No, that's why I'm bad, because I told a story in the middle of it. That's like telling a story with 2 outs.
It's like Stern. That's why Stern sells so much, because he could give a live read for 12 minutes and give you content in between.
He is allowed. I'm not. If I did a live read for 12 minutes, they'd carry me out of here. Anyway, let's take some phone calls. We haven't gotten to you. We will. I promise. I know you want to talk about this, about all of this. 1-800-919-3777.